Hello, leokimvideo. This is Rail Pony, and I'm here to show you my non-Thomas wooden items. I'll be having to split this into two different shots because there's a component I haven't found yet, but hopefully I will find and get that shut down before this video is edited. So I guess to start us off. Oops. Here's some of the Brio stuff I have, and as you can see, I have personalized it a bit because of a certain series that I'm trying to get back on YouTube. But they're pretty solid. They've lasted a lot of play, a lot of love and a lot of such from best 19.5 years, I believe. Well, at least 20 years, maybe. I'm not quite sure, but they're pretty solid. I don't know exactly if you ever taken the Brio brand for your quality, so-called quality. I think I'll call them quality tests. I can't remember the video exactly, but can't remember the exact title of the video. But he was, well, for viewers, he was basically testing out different brands to see if they would last. So anyway, there's one, and here's another. And this one has the name on it. This one's actually more plastic than wooden, but it's wooden compatible. It's got the magnets, the wooden gauge. And this is actually an interesting one. Just turn the wheels on this side, and well, actually, you have to turn both wheels in order to get the bell ringing. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. There's another Brio. There's another Brio. This one comes from some Polar Express stuff I got. In fact, yep, I still have that one. So it's pretty much the same thing as the car for this. In fact, they're both compatible. And if you open the present here, so yeah, that's pretty much about that. I have no idea about the brand for some of the cars I have, but yeah, they look pretty sturdy too. Again, you can see some personalization for the series I'm trying to get back on YouTube, but nonetheless, I'm surprised they've left. I'm sure you're surprised that they last all these years. Next up, we have a Henson licensed train by Tootsie Toy. Huh. I bet you never heard of that particular company. But I'm betting these last as well, because they've lasted me. There's the carriage that came with the engine. There's another, I believe this is Brio. I can't quite remember exactly, but again, personalized. And don't worry, this is written on tape, so it doesn't quite wreck the entire thing. Well, anyway, here's the engine that came with it. I can't quite remember the brand. can't remember the brand name, but I think it's Brio. I don't know exactly, but hopefully someone out there will tell me. Same thing with this Santa Fe. Again, both have been personalized for that series I'm trying to get back. And here are the coaches that came with the Santa Fe. And since this one has been used in a long time, again, they've been personalized. Anyway, since this has been used in a long time, I'm sure the battery's still good by now. Well, not as good as fresh, but close enough. And there's licensing info if you want. Brio, TM, and Warner Brothers Entertainment S04. Let's get a timber back with it. But yeah, I'm surprised the Brio actually. Yeah, you haven't tested Brio. Oh, there it is. There's the one that goes with that. Okay, now I can't remember. Okay, now I don't see a branding on this particular thing, but this one's also listed. Might be Brio. I can't quite remember really, but yeah. But I want to test that one out if you can find something like that. I don't know if you want to call this a Brio knockoff or something, but anyway, these are smaller versions of this. Again, you'll have personalization, but yeah, they've pretty much lasted. Now here's the engine that came with that. I can't see the brand, but, and again, you see personalization, but yeah, this one's also lasted. The figure in there is plastic, but the rest of it's all wooden, except for the wheels, of course, and the axles. But to me, they look pretty sturdy. Hopefully, Leo, hopefully you can find something like this and give it a test run. Another unseen brand. I don't know if this is actually custom made by somebody, but it looks pretty solid. And now we come to a plastic knockoff. But as I feel it, I don't think it's that cheap and brittle. It doesn't look like a choking hazard of any kind. I think that's a rivet by the looks of it. No, that's a screw. But that looks kind of robust. Pretty robust. There's a Brio crane I just moved, and more of those non-Brio stuff. Oh yes, I forgot to mention these Learning Curve Lino license items for their Great Railway Adventure series. Again, no personalization, but I wonder if Leo has thrown a battery into one of these and tested it out. But anyway, I still have these. This one's President Washington. There's the torpedo with the sound tender. Ah, good, that still works. Yep, this one's Brio too. And then, of course, that one lasted. There goes the sound off. And here, Uni Pals. And this is a model of a Chicago L or New York subway system. But I'm sure this one's kind of robust. I'm sure this one's robust as well. Give it a search for it, Leo. Try to come up with conclusions yourself. And here, made in Taiwan for Carol Wright gifts. Excuse my mom. Not pretty sure if these will be robust enough against your tests, but they lasted for me. Apologize, I had to switch shots, but anyway. Got more stuff right here. Some Brio, some unknown manufacturer, but nonetheless, I'm surprised they've all survived. I don't think I ever had any rough play with it, as kids of today might have, but they've all survived. This one's actually more newer, minus the personalization, but it's almost out of the box, sort of. This is the same brand as this one. I don't see it, but might be rare, might be, I don't know, but yeah, take a look for these. Leo, you might want to take a look for these and give them a test yourself. Brio, I have no idea, but these look pretty robust as well. However, the roof was actually glued on. It actually came with the roof off, and that was a bit of an annoyance. So I had to glue. So I glued that. I actually glued that in, which actually does a better. It's a little better in my taste. This guy over here. It's supposed to be with that. Excuse the mess. Tree, the crossings here. I honestly don't see branding, don't see Brio, but might be Brio, I have no idea, but those have survived as well. Might survive your test, I have no idea, but it don't look that nasty. Another kind, I apologize. I'm pretty sure you're going to see another one before we get to the, what I'm missing at the moment, but here's the last, selection of non-famous stuff. And the track right here is actually pretty different from, the typical wooden tracks you get today. These were, I think these might have been the earlier design. I'm probably sure they won't last any of Leo's tests, but they worked for me. More wooden gauge stuff. Again, load of personalization. I can't remember the... I honestly have no idea if these are custom made or come from an actual manufacturer, but yeah, they've lasted. Same goes with the rest of this trains. Oh, there's something that doesn't belong. So, yeah, that's pretty much some of this. Pretty much the announcement of stuff that looks pretty robust. Don't know exactly if it'll last any tests, but listening of the leokimvideo tests, but I'm pretty sure Leo will be looking for these eventually. And here's now to dive into my wooden collection. Some of the tracks Brio, some of the tracks Thomas Wooden stuff. Others I can't quite make out, but there's a turntable, a couple of bridges, and something there. Switches I know are Brio because it's engraved right there. Not to mention who puts plastic works on their switches when Thomas would just have something like this. Don't know if this particular example is Thomas or something else, but yeah, I just wanted to make a point. And in this other bin, we have some other stuff. That styrofoam tunnel is actually mine, made at a train show. This drawbridge, lift bridge is Batat. Uh-oh. So yeah, most of this stuff is, you can recognize a lot of time stuff. Some of the stuff is either custom or from another brand. I can't exactly tell. Nothing's engraved, nothing's, but I don't think they're actually not. But I don't think they're knockoff. I don't think they'll fail at any test that I might give these. But hopefully, in the next shot, I'll have that last bit to finish this. Alright, I took a bit of searching and it turned out to be in a bin I never thought of, but I found it. The plastic track that I have, I think went along with this particular train here. And from what I can tell, I think it's, well, if it's been used this much, it'll probably get brittle, but right now it looks pretty, the stuff I have is pretty robust. Albeit with a few discretions like this piece I'm hoping to correct eventually, but looks pretty stable. So yep, there's my non-Thomas stuff for you, Leo, and I hope you enjoy this. Alright, I took a bit of searching and it turned out to be in a bin I never thought of, but I found it. The plastic track that I have, I think went along with this particular train here. And from what I can tell, I think it's, well, if it's been used this much, it'll probably get brittle, but right now it looks pretty, the stuff I have is pretty robust. Albeit with a few discretions like this piece I'm hoping to correct eventually, but looks pretty stable. So yep, there's my non-Thomas stuff for you, Leo, and I hope you enjoy this.